In 2022, a stunning announcement captured global attention. Ugandan officials claimed the country had discovered massive gold deposits potentially worth $37 trillion. The news spread rapidly across the world. Headlines described Uganda as a future global gold powerhouse, possibly holding one of the largest gold resources ever recorded. But soon after the announcement, something strange happened. Those enormous gold numbers quietly disappeared from official discussions and maps. So what really happened to Uganda's supposed $37 trillion gold discovery? Was it a misunderstanding, a geological miscalculation, or something else entirely? Uganda sits within a region of Africa known as the East African Gold Belt. This geological zone stretches across several countries, including Tanzania, Kenya, and South Sudan, all of which have long histories of gold mining. Uganda itself has produced gold for centuries through small-scale and artisanal mining, particularly in regions like Karamoja, Buza, and Bawaju. In many of these areas, local miners dig for gold using basic tools, often uncovering small nuggets and dust from riverbeds and shallow pits. While Uganda was never considered one of the world's largest gold producers, the country was always believed to hold significant untapped mineral potential. Then came the announcement that shocked the world. In June 2022, a Ugandan government spokesperson announced that massive gold deposits had been discovered across multiple regions of the country. The numbers were astonishing. Officials stated that geological surveys suggested the presence of 31 million metric tons of gold ore. Within that ore, it was estimated that approximately 320,000 metric tons of refined gold could potentially be extracted. If those numbers were accurate, the total value of the gold could reach around $37 trillion at global market prices. To put that into perspective, this amount of gold would represent far more than the total gold reserves held by many of the world's largest economies. Naturally, the announcement triggered enormous excitement and curiosity. The claim immediately attracted global attention. Economists began speculating about how such a discovery could transform Uganda's economy. Mining companies started watching the country more closely. And news outlets across the world repeated the same astonishing number: $37 trillion. If true, it could have been one of the largest mineral discoveries in modern history. But not everyone was convinced. Soon after the announcement, geologists and mining experts began examining the claim more carefully. One major issue was the difference between gold ore and refined gold. Gold ore contains rock mixed with small quantities of gold. In many cases, only a tiny percentage of the ore can actually be refined into pure gold. Experts pointed out that while Uganda may indeed have large quantities of gold ore, the amount of recoverable gold could be far smaller than the numbers initially reported. In other words, the headline figure of $37 trillion may have been based on a misunderstanding of how gold resources are measured. Another important distinction in mining is the difference between resources and reserves. A resource refers to the estimated amount of mineral present underground. A reserve, however, refers to the portion that can actually be economically extracted using current technology. Many countries have enormous mineral resources that are technically present in the ground but are extremely difficult or expensive to mine. Until detailed exploration and drilling are completed, it is nearly impossible to determine how much gold can realistically be recovered. This means the real value of Uganda's gold deposits may only be known after years of geological study and mining development. As experts continued analyzing the announcement, the enormous number began appearing less frequently in official discussions. Instead of focusing on the dramatic trillion-dollar estimate, officials began speaking more cautiously about Uganda's mineral potential. In many cases, early exploration data can lead to very rough estimates that later change dramatically after detailed studies. It is possible that the original figure was simply an early interpretation of preliminary survey results rather than a confirmed economic valuation. This may explain why the number quietly faded from many reports and maps. Despite the confusion surrounding the $37 trillion claim, Uganda is still moving forward with plans to expand its mining industry. The government has been working to attract foreign investment, modernize mining regulations, and develop infrastructure to support large-scale mineral extraction. Several international companies have already expressed interest in exploring Uganda's gold deposits further. If successful, these projects could help transform the country's economy over the coming decades. However, large-scale mining development takes time. Exploration, environmental studies, infrastructure construction, and investment negotiations can take many years before major production begins. So did Uganda really discover $37 trillion in gold? The truth is more complicated. Uganda almost certainly possesses significant gold resources within its geological formations. But determining the exact value of those deposits requires extensive exploration and careful economic analysis. What initially appeared as a record-breaking discovery may have been an early estimate that captured the world's imagination before the science was fully confirmed. Even so, Uganda's gold story is far from over. Beneath its soil may still lie enormous mineral wealth waiting to be explored. For now, the mystery of Uganda's vanishing trillion-dollar gold claim remains an intriguing story about how geology, economics, and global headlines can collide. Whether the final numbers turn out to be billions, trillions, or somewhere in between, one thing is certain. The search for hidden wealth beneath the Earth's surface continues to fascinate the world.